Green Gold, unveiling the secrets behind Mexico's avocado boom and its global impact. When avocados on the tree begin to darken and fall off naturally, it's a clear sign that the fruit is ready for harvest. This seemingly simple process is at the heart of a global phenomenon that has seen avocados, once a niche fruit, rise to unparalleled popularity. No other fruit has enjoyed such a meteoric ascent as the avocado. Since 2001, U.S. consumption has more than tripled, reflecting its deepening integration into American diets and culture. Avocados are no longer just a trendy food item. They've become a staple, even making appearances in high-profile Super Bowl commercials showcasing guacamole and other avocado-based dishes. A decade ago, this level of mainstream acceptance would have seemed improbable. Despite the surging demand, the U.S. remains heavily dependent on imports to satisfy its avocado cravings. A staggering 90% of the avocados consumed in the U.S. are imported from Mexico, the world's largest avocado producer by a significant margin. In Mexico, avocado farming is more than just agriculture. It's a way of life. The work is grueling and fraught with challenges, yet it's a source of immense pride for those involved. The cost advantage enjoyed by Mexican producers creates fierce competition, making it incredibly difficult for California growers to compete on price. So, how did Mexico come to dominate the global avocado market? And with such high demand, why isn't the U.S. growing more avocados? To explore these questions, we head to Brokaw Ranch in Ventura County, about 2 hours northwest of Los Angeles, where much of California's avocado crop is cultivated. Debbie Brokaw Jackson, who owns the farm with her family, shares that while the ranch was established in the 1950s, it wasn't until the 1990s that her parents began focusing on making the farm commercially viable. They worked tirelessly to transform the ranch into a sustainable enterprise that could support the family without becoming a financial burden. Avocados are the lifeblood of Brokaw Ranch, which spans 252 acres, with 168 acres dedicated to avocado cultivation. The ranch harvests around 10,000 pounds of avocados weekly, expecting to collect approximately 1.9 million pounds this year, generating around $2.3 million in revenue. However, profitability is never guaranteed due to fluctuating prices. To ensure financial stability, the ranch strives to maximize production volume. California's avocado production has been in decline since peaking in the early 2000s, with the 2022/2023 season recording some of the lowest yields in decades. Urban development, rising land prices, water scarcity, and labor challenges have all contributed to this downturn. The cost of essentials like water and labor has surged, with California having the highest minimum wage for farm workers in the country. Even with investments in technology and automation, such as drones for field monitoring, California faces significant obstacles. The state's climate adds another layer of difficulty. Extreme weather events like the 2017 Thomas Fire, which destroyed 80% of Brokaw Ranch's trees, have taken a heavy toll. The ranch has also contended with floods and ongoing drought conditions, making water a consistently scarce resource. Despite the valiant efforts of California farmers, the U.S. is unlikely to become competitive in avocado production due to these constraints. Imports continue to outpace domestic production, signaling a shift in agricultural dynamics. While U.S. growers face stiff competition, companies like Calavo Growers and Mission Produce, which handle distribution, have managed to thrive. Mission's revenue increased by 8% in fiscal year 2023, thanks to higher per-unit prices, despite a decrease in volume. Conversely, Calavo Growers saw an 18% drop in sales due to seasonal and foreign exchange challenges. In Mexico, avocado farming remains a cornerstone industry, with deep roots stretching back over 10,000 years. Avocado exports are expected to generate $3 billion for Mexico in 2024. Ramon Paz Vega, a third-generation avocado farmer from Michoacan, Mexico, emphasizes that the ability to produce avocados year-round allows Mexican farmers to supply high-quality fruit consistently throughout the year. Mexico's unique environmental conditions, including rich volcanic soil, abundant sunlight, natural irrigation, diverse elevations, and a stable climate, create the perfect environment for avocado cultivation year-round. These advantages, coupled with significantly lower labor costs, about 1/10 of those in the U.S., have solidified Mexico's dominance in the global avocado market. Export prices for Mexican avocados typically exceed domestic prices, underscoring the fruit's value on the international stage. This focus on exports not only drives industry success, but also distributes economic benefits across a large population. In 2023, over 440,000 acres of avocados were planted in Michoacan alone, with most of the produce destined for the U.S. market. This large volume reduces transportation costs and improves efficiency in delivering fresh avocados to U.S. consumers. The remaining 15% of production is either exported to Japan or Canada, or stays within Mexico. Mexico's avocado boom was fueled by key changes in trade policies, including free trade agreements and the lifting of a long-standing U.S. ban on Mexican avocado imports. The establishment of the Hass Avocado Board in 2002 further amplified demand and consumption in the U.S., leading to the fruit's surge in popularity. Initially, U.S. access to Mexican avocados was limited to 13 northeastern states during the winter months in 2007. Over the next decade, access expanded nationwide, and as avocado consumption soared, Mexico was able to meet the demand, particularly during periods when California's supply fell short. Ramon Paz Vega, managing 3 avocado farms in Michoacan, produces approximately 220,000 pounds of avocados annually, generating about $1 million in profit. Mexico is home to around 40,000 registered orchards, with 85% to 90% focusing exclusively on avocado cultivation. Once the avocados are ready for harvest, distributors bid for the crop, sending crews to pick, inspect, and transport the fruit to packing houses. Here, the avocados are sorted by quality, labeled, and inspected by Mexican authorities before being shipped to the U.S. Typically, avocados enter through 2 Texas ports, are sent to distribution centers, and then make their way to retail outlets. While the U.S. struggles with production challenges, Mexico's avocado industry continues to flourish. However, it is not without its own set of difficulties. Criminal activities in Michoacan, where organized crime groups have long extorted producers, pose a significant threat to the industry. These groups have been known to exert control over various stages of the supply chain, including the critical final step of packaging. In June 2024, U.S. safety inspections on avocados and mangoes from Michoacan were suspended after assaults on 2 USDA inspectors, leading to a week-long export halt. Similar disruptions occurred in 2022 due to threats against plant safety inspectors. The criminal organizations understand that controlling the packaging process gives them significant influence over the entire export flow. Estimates suggest that cartels could be extorting substantial sums from avocado production, with the tax on large orchards potentially exceeding $22,000 per month. Despite these challenges, including corruption and environmental concerns like prolonged droughts, Mexico's avocado industry remains highly profitable. Avocado cultivation in Mexico is water-intensive, and competition for water resources can be fierce, with the most valuable crops receiving priority. Additionally, other avocado-producing countries like Peru and Colombia are ramping up their export efforts, adding to the competitive landscape. The real advantage for California and Peru lies in their ability to supply avocados during periods when Mexican production slows. However, if Mexico develops new producing regions with peak production times, it could further challenge growers in California and Peru. Ultimately, consumers are the biggest beneficiaries of the global avocado market. The availability of fresh avocados year-round enhances their quality and appeal. The direct supply from Mexico to consumers ensures a consistent flow of premium quality avocados, solidifying the fruit's status as a global favorite.